Jeff Hornacek and Kurt Rambis. Corey Sipkin. Jeff Hornacek indicated Kurt Rambis won't be in charge of the defense this season, losing his title of defensive coordinator. The Knicks head coach said it will be done by committee. In the opening week of last season, with the defense struggling, Hornacek said Rambis would be the assistant in charge of defense. Things improved only marginally as the club changed how it defended pick and rolls. In Phoenix, Hornacek carried Mike Longabardi as defensive coordinator. After Longabardi was fired by the Suns, he hooked on with the Cavaliers. Sources said Hornacek would have loved to have brought Longabardi, who has New York roots, to the Garden with him. "We've worked all summer, all of us, on how we want to do things," Hornacek said. "And we're trying to keep some guys as the, hey, if you have a question on defense, ask these three guys or ask me. Offensively, it's a couple of guys or ask me. We've got a good balance of guys that are working with different positions too. So it's kind of everybody." The defense ranked 23rd in the NBA in points allowed, 108 ppg. Changing schemes after training camp was the wrong maneuver, according to Hornacek. "I put him in that position last year," Hornacek said of Rambis. "We started the season that way, a certain way, and then we tried to change, and it was too difficult. But we had a summer of working on it and talking in meetings, so we're not changing mid-season anymore." Rambis, who replaced Derek Fisher as interim head coach 2 seasons ago, will benefit from Carmelo Anthony's departure. Anthony wasn't fond of Rambis and helped lobby against him getting a permanent position. Anthony and Rambis reportedly sparred verbally in the locker room at halftime of a game in Brooklyn in March over the team's defensive woes. Rambis is the last vestige of Derek Fisher's original staff and stayed on after Phil Jackson's dismissal because of his past friendship with Hornacek. They were teammates in Phoenix. Josh Longstaff, whom Fisher brought from Oklahoma City, was let go over the summer. Though a favorite of Kristaps Porzingis, Longstaff, according to sources, didn't blend in well with the rest of the group. Combo guard Ron Baker sprained his left ankle 2 weeks ago during voluntary workouts and still is struggling. He sat out Wednesday morning. Hornacek said he expects to play both shooting guard and point this season, despite the signing of Jarrett Jack. The condensed preseason has the Knicks opening Tuesday versus the Nets at the Garden, in the first of just 5 preseason games. "I think the first bunch of games that teams play, we're probably behind the 8-ball a little bit, because we're a team that's putting relatively new stuff in," Hornacek said. "Most teams run the stuff they run last year and add to it." Hornacek is adding a more high-tempo attack, though Kristaps Porzingis said some triangle sets have remained on precisely how fast he wants to be. Hornacek said, "We want to find a pace that works for us. If you're just flying up and down, and you're going at a pace where you can't set good screens, and you can't make good plays, that's not going to do us any good. We want to push the ball and get it up the court, but then there has to be a certain speed that you go to make everything flow right."